Jesus, looks like some animal was following us down this. This gets pretty steep here. Beautiful morning here in Arizona. It's about 70 degrees, partly cloudy. And this is one of my favorite rides I've ever done in all of the United States. So the way it'll start is you climb this little hill here, and it's a cool ridge line that we get this first. It's a cool little ridge line up here. Like it turns into a pretty flowy little spot. So a little jump. And there you have it. That's the beginning of our ride. And then it gets pretty mellow, I would say. Pretty mellow, whooped out. Let's start that over. It's hard to talk and climb those hills. So, right across this ridge line for a little bit. Then it goes into like a cool little flowy section. And then after that, you head up into the mountains. And that's where it gets pretty technical. That's the part that's kind of a little nerve-wracking for me, being out here by myself. But we'll climb some mountains on that side, and it's rocky and chunky. And then we'll go drop down into the wash, do some really cool flowy single track through some wildflowers, and then we'll end right by the lake, and we'll drop down to some really loamy hill climb and descents by the lake, and then we'll try to make it back, and we'll try to do that all in about 2 hours. See if I can do this non-stop, but it's the section we're going to be leading into here, I believe. I think I'm on the right trail, where it's going to get real chunky and technical. This is the one I want to get out of the way first. Just to conquer it. I've done it a few times, but with a group, never alone. This looks about right. Let's see, it should go up into these hills here, and there would be a goat trail across, but there's some pretty good little sections. It's good practice for me. I come from a moto background and moved out to Arizona, and the off-road trails here are just incredible. I never really have any interest in doing moto besides like day in the dirt, stuff like that. Yeah, this looks right. Day in the Dirt is such a fun race if you've never gone out to it. Glen Helen, there's one in Florida, and there's one now at High Point, Pennsylvania. I'm going to click up the gear here and see if we can lug it up this thing. I know this outside line is the one to do. Nice and smooth. Keep our momentum. I know the technique is to stand up, but I'm a little nervous out here, so. Up and over. Look at that. I'm talking about a view, that's why I love this trail. So this trail reminds me of riding over in Crested Butte area in Colorado. A lot of this stuff out there. Alright, this is where it can get a little bit gnarly here. You'll see like softball-sized rocks and basketball-sized rocks come out of nowhere. And sometimes there's big groups of them. So, just gotta take your time through here. So you don't go off there. That's it. Collect yourself here. Looks okay. Nice, easy. Get a nice tall gear for these rocks. There's another section that's kind of gnarly coming up here. There's like a hang-up point with a drop in. Let's see if we can do the right technique here. Alright, this section is kind of gnarly too here, so we don't really want to go down there, so we'll go this way. On the outside. And we're going to take our time on this one, because this is where if you get a too much full head of steam here, you might get in trouble. So let's really slow down here. A little mountain bike action. So this rock on the inside will get you. Got a buddy, he'll just do this fast, but not me. All right, nice, got past that. And now, we're gonna mountain bike down this thing. Big rock. Big rock and prickly bush. All right, we're through. That's stage one. There's another descent up here. That's a little bit of a stretch for me, but I'm gonna do them. The ascents are not bad, as long as you have, as long as you don't go off trail, which I just did. But these 300s really look. This is an XC model, a little bit more snappy than XCW. I really like it. Gets better fuel range than the XCW, oddly enough. All right. Talking about a remote place. Let's lock in here. Clutch is in. I'm just kind of mountain biking this thing down. Up and over. Don't go off the cliff. And up this thing. With a little turn at the top. Let me know down in the comments if you like the me talking over this, or if you just want to hear the breeze and the bike. Exhaust on that. So one thing I am getting better at is standing up and kind of like billy goating, just dabbing my inside foot on these and trying not to run off the trail. This is where it gets gnarly again up here. It's on the descent, but this section's pretty proper too. Look at that. Get a little sip of water. Alright, all the cameras are there. Keep it going. So this is the descent here that I'm not a big fan of. But I gotta work on it. Not this, yeah, it's coming. Probably gonna take it real slow and easy when we get there. We go on the outside of that rock. So this isn't too bad yet. Luckily, the more people ride this trail, the easier it'll get by blowing the rocks out. It's just, oh my god, stuff like that. Like a big rock there. I know if you go faster, it's easier, but until it's not. So, trying to get locked in on this kind of thing. So even that's not the bad part. I know it's like over and over, I keep saying it, but it's coming up. I know it's up here. It's like the last serious descent. Alright, now this. Should have just kept my momentum up, but I got nervous. Okay. Ooh, easy on the exhaust. I'm gonna go right. I'm gonna do one last climb, I think. And then it should start coming down. If you're a mountain biker, this might look familiar just by the way the trail is. It reminds me of this chunky enduro. I got a fan on this bike, I should turn it on. There we go. So far, so good. This is where it gets a bit gnarly. Ooh, baby. So we're gonna sit down and just control our speed here. Not try to race this thing. Get out of here, Rock. Okay, so best line is I'm going to try to straddle this thing. Okay, nice. Looks like there's an alternate line there, but I know this one, we're almost down. Almost out of the fucking weeds here. Alright, this isn't too bad. I gotta collect yourself here. The other line doesn't look bad. I hit that speed once, and about threw me over the bars. It hits the frame so hard. Cool, we made it. I was most concerned about that downhill, but when you go slower, it's not bad. When I'm with a group and trying to keep up with the faster guys, because I'm not usually the slower one in the group, that's when it gets squirrely, because they just stand up and go down. But take it easy today. I gotta, here we go. So now we come out of the wash. Oh my god, a Gila monster. Ooh, those things are poisonous. I think that was a Gila monster. So those are more poisonous than rattlesnakes. Allegedly. It's so funny when you ride by yourself like this. It's like your body doesn't allow you to get fired up. But when you're out with a group of people, you're like pushing and laughing. Like, I'm just surprised how serious I am on a ride like this. It's been a while since I've been out and about by myself. Downshift. Oh my god. Oh my god. I got the heart rate going. Yee! I hope he got flung away. Oh my god. So that was a rattlesnake, I think. Oh my god. I gotta stop saying that. I sound like a wimp, but that scared the crap out of me. Talking about panicking and not knowing how to ride. Alright, let's walk back in here. Jesus. Whew. There's no like snakes in my bike, right? Whew. Whew. That scared the freaking hell out of me. Oh my god. Off-camber section. Alright, we're getting it back here. It's so funny how when you have like a moment like that back there with a snake, you can't stop saying the same thing over and over again. Your brain just like short circuits. Alright, we're using too much rear brake there. I grew up using no rear brake, so I'm trying to teach myself to use it as the correct accessory brake. But it's tough, especially out here where like you can't be in the standing attack position all the time. I guess you could if it's not strong enough to be back flat, elbows up the whole time. Alright, we're gonna go away from that section. I'm not doing that by myself. So, to the left here, that rock section is a pretty gnarly descent. I haven't done it yet, but I'm starting to get more comfortable on things like that. So, maybe one day. Previous to that, I was like, hell no. But the more I ride this type of thing, the more comfortable I get. Now, I know people jump off that, it's like a little lip, but I'm good. I don't have that skill in me. Ooh, almost a pipe dinger. I feel like that's what we want, because we did this last time. Yeah, there's a gnarly section. That's a gnarly section, if I remember right. And last time we took it, and I had to like peel myself out, so I think maybe not. No, that was not too bad. Okay, that's not the section. I could have went down that. There is a gnarly section up here. I don't think that was it. Full engine brake in. Full rear brake. Oh, this is a cool section. It should be like a little motor track up here. I think. A little rock drop. I had a buddy that nosebleed that whole thing. He didn't know it was there. He looked right down and I don't know how he made it out. Okay, this is the gnarly section that I was talking about. So let's in an area that, yeah, this was the gnarly section. You're up on that rock there. And my buddy Zach jumped down this thing. It landed here and still stopped for the corner. Or slowed down. It was really the only time I've seen him second guess himself. And he's a pro rider. Alright, lock in. Hill climbs. Oh shit. Feels like I got a flat tire going up this. Woo. Little sip. Alright, let's do it. Now we go back down. Oh shit. There's a rock there. Woo! Little front bot. I'm getting better at that too, baby. Oh, how about let's not do a rock jump? It's so crazy that people. Sorry, you're looking for snakes. It's fine. It's so easy that people. Oh, so God, I can't talk. That snake thing got me. It's so crazy people will launch off that and land up top there. Like a different planet for me. Oh. Check my spokes after that one. I went to go for a bunny hop over it, but then I was like, we'll do a wheelie. And that was not the ticket. Looks like there's a line there. Splat. Alright, cool. So, oh yeah, I know where we are. So up at the top of that biggest peak up there is the lake. And that will put us at over halfway. Probably 3/4 of the way around this loop. And we are at 120. I think we can make it back in the truck in 40 minutes. We'll see. We'll be close. I keep riding. Around here a little bit. Pop up. Then a little hill climb. Can't work your momentum out here because you'll just get swallowed. The dirt's actually really soft. Push back in so I can get down the way back. And this is a tight left. A lot of people will go straight. See little hints of the lake. God, it's windy up here. Cool. Still got all my mics all set up. if you're interested, I have a mic in my helmet for the commentary, and then a mic on the back of my Camelback. Try to get some exhaust noise. Hopefully this idea works. Oh, it's windy up here. It's crazy that I can carry that's third gear up that. It is the best view in the whole place. Welcome to the lake. Oh my god, I almost got blown over. So all that wind should be the cold weather. Hopefully the storm's coming in. Looks like some animal was following us down this. I got like no balance today. Yeehaw, Jesus. Such a beautiful little trail. I'm gonna stay up this way. I think that over that rock's probably the better line there. The lake looks pretty low right now. Not too bad. So there's actually a lot of good riding on the other side of this lake too. It's pretty amazing what you can do out there. There's on the beach on the other side of this lake, there's actually some like big jumps you can hit on a dirt bike. When I say big, it's like big for off-road guys, so you can go out and hit a few tabletops, but I think they're natural with a little cut-in lip. All right, let's not get pricked here. But you got that, and then you can just disappear up into the mountains. It's pretty cool. All right, let's not low side into that thing. Those get pretty steep here. Collect yourself, plan ahead. I think it's fan on section here. Oh, it's on. All right. That's done. Now, gonna make our way back up here. Lean back. Lean back. All right. Done and dusted. We're back on the trail we came down on. This is the last little bit I'm worried about. I think we got it. Looks like some more people have ride it. Last time we rode this, there was like no trail here. It was like very old. A fighter jet? That's a fighter jet. There's two. Pretty cool. There's a little rock drop down here. I'm gonna go around this thing. I don't know if I'm gonna do the rock drop. Yeah, I think I'm good. I did it last weekend and it was sketch. So let's do this. Whew. What time do we got? 15 minutes. I don't think we're making it back in time, but we've been kind of cruising. And I did just take an extension. But that's done. So that's the high heart rate stuff that scares me. So let's just moto back. It's pretty far. You can actually ride from here to the water. We did that once. It was really cool. lines there. My watch is still going. Sometimes it pauses. No, it's still going. We're at 152. We might be cooked unless a miracle happens, but got some good trail left. All right. 216. Last little bit here. Looks like, wasn't sure if there was a couple lines there. Pretty sure it's third gear. It's crazy that third gear can do that. Check up. All right. There's an alternate line up here I haven't done yet. I'm not gonna go and try it myself. It's probably nothing to worry about, but I'm gonna stay left here. Well, this actually might be the alternate line. I don't know if we came in this way, but I have ridden this. I rode this one time. So let's see what happens. Little offshoot down there. Let's see where we're at. All right, shift down, get balanced, and then they roll. Little thing there. All right, we're home free. There's probably so many cool little off trails here. That was a ride. Truck's parked right over here. I hope that was enjoyable. Drop a comment, and then if you really liked it, subscribe and give me a like. It really helps a lot. I really enjoy making these videos, whether just for myself or if people actually get something out of them. But let me know what you like. Less commentating, more commentating. Try to make this one right in the middle. And have a good one. See you in the next one.